Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'll have a quick look, I'll tell you what the reading says, and we'll just focus on the issue of should you call him or not. Would that be okay? Alright, as is traditional, let's have your date of birth, please. Alright, so still using the Book of Thoth Tarot, we'll just see what comes through. I'll use my traditional relationship style and see what kind of message appears. Alright, well, it's not actually looking like a bad reading, realistically speaking. I mean, the signs here are rather intriguing. I mean, the forces between you is definitely talking about a sense of there being some kind of, conflict in place. There is a feeling of resentment going on there. I would say that you've got to think very carefully about your part in it, so to speak. This particular reading is not looking too negative, but there is a very good feeling that the issues can actually be overcome. I mean, the negativity in the reading is only around the here and now. It's not further on into the future. And within the short-term future, there are signs of change there. So essentially, it's not looking too bad. Now, you asked a simple question, should you call him? The bottom line is yes, because on his side of things, there is a sense of there being something negative there. There's a sense of sadness, there's a sense of irritation, and he's kind of like feeling, why me? And so yes, he's got his defensive shield up at the moment. So when you do call him, do expect that there could be some negativity coming back from him to you. You're just going to have to put up with that, I'm afraid. Alright, now just fire back with something positive when he gives you something negative. That's essentially all you can do, really. Now, on your side of the reading, the signs there are rather interesting. There's a feeling of an awareness that there is some kind of conflict going on, some kind of conflict brewing, but there's also a desire to create victory. You don't want this relationship to go away, and I feel that's brilliant. So you do have the capacity to sweep a few other minor issues under the carpet and to try and get a sense of almost childlike happiness from this particular connection, and I feel you can do that. Alright? Now, if we were just to take another quick look at the future part of the reading, again, very strong change signs in the short-term future. Following on from that, there is a feeling of a sense of caution and taking it easy. Do you think he's rather fragile at the moment? Do you feel he is rather fragile at the moment? Alright, well, if he is always fragile, you do need a sense of diplomacy. And sometimes you need to apply a bit of prudence and a bit of caution to what's happening in your relationship. And yes, you'll have to do that again. Do I feel there's a land of milk and honey waiting on the other side for you? Short answer there for you is yes. I mean, we got some very strong signs relating to a feeling of happiness coming through in your long-term future, so I'm not concerned about that at all. It feels good, it looks good, but yes, I do recommend that you call him, because that's actually, that's really going to start the ball rolling, so to speak. I feel he will start to show responsibility with the passage of time. Alright, initially, yes, you just have to oil the wheels and allow change to happen. It's not going to be completely painless. Unfortunately, yeah, you're going to have to put up with that. Unless, of course, you decide that he's not providing properly for you and you choose to move on. But I get the feeling you've got some feelings for him, so you don't want to do that just yet. Just see how the relationship develops first before you make any other big decisions about how, what to do next, okay? Definitely it's your cue to call him.